When a man says his ex is crazy, ask him what did he do? I wasn't born crazy, baby. You did something to me. Yes, it's a cause and effect for everything. Yes, baby. And what did you do to cause me to act like my brain ain't done? What did you do for me to show you that I'm loco? What did you do? Tell these people the whole story now. Don't just tell the parts that make you look good. Tell the whole story, baby. Okay, Papa? Hey, ladies and gents. My name is Miss Brownstone. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am not getting cute to be in the comfort of my own home, okay? Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into some things. So have you heard Erica Mena's week behind apology to Nicki Minaj? Have you? Honey, if you haven't heard it, we finna play it. Because we got something we need to discuss. So first thing first, let me tell you who Erica Mena is before we get into it and why she's apologized to Nicki Minaj. So Erica Mena, which I would assume you know who she is because you clicked on this video, but Erica Mena used to date Safari, okay? That's a Jamaican dancehall guy who claimed that he wrote Nicki Minaj bars or whatever case be and who is on Love and Hip Hop. She used to date Safari. Well, she used to be married to Safari. That was her husband. And they have kids together. Now, before she got married to Safari, she was with Little Bow Wow, Rick, Sin. I think that's the girl name. She had a couple little things going on. I honestly feel like she gave me Video Vixen vibes. And then, like, once I started seeing that she was in a lot of music videos back in the day, I'm like, yeah, you used to be a hoe. I know Superhead when I see one, hoe. I know Superhead when I see one. When your book coming out? When your book coming out, Erica? Because your Love and Hip Hop money done ran out. When is the book coming out? Drop it. So anyways, yeah, she was actually married to Safari. She had kids by Safari, blah, blah, blah. She's a Puerto Rican woman. She's a singer. She sings so. Before she got married to Safari, she was dating him. And he had just got a relationship with Nicki Minaj. And at the time, Safari was going through this little thing where he would, like, shade Nicki, like, heavy. And talk crap about Nicki or whatever. So when she got with Safari, we started seeing her do little shady stuff towards Nicki Minaj, honey. And it's like the girls love to hate Nicki. The girls love to hate Nicki. And let me tell you something. That's how you know you pressure. When everybody dislike you, you pressure. When people can't get your name out their mouth, you pressure. And I'm not saying Nicki don't do shady stuff that might have people like, bitch, don't play with me. You know, Nicki has her moments. But at the end of the day, if somebody gets with your ex, and now all of a sudden they throwing shade towards you and you their enemy, it's because you pressure. It's because their boyfriend still wants you. Yep. She started throwing little shady shots about Nicki, saying like she never was into Nicki Minaj's music, that she does nursery rhymes, that she was a big fan of Lil' Kim, and everybody know Nicki and Lil' Kim had a little beef, whatever case may be. She just was throwing mad shade, honey, like palm trees galore, and it wasn't Miami. It wasn't the 305. It was a hating ass bitch. So she was saying all this stuff, and that's because at the time Nicki Minaj and Safari was beefing. Okay, after they got out of that breakup, it was up because Safari was just like the background, you know, like Safari was really Nicki Minaj's shadow. But all these videos start surfacing of Nicki Minaj and Safari, and it just looked like Nicki didn't like him. And Nicki started airing out the fact like he was a cheater, that he was paying for poom poom, that he was just doing a lot of nasty things. And Nicki wasn't having it. She was upping it on him. Safari tried to get his lick back by shading her, or I'll write her raps and da-da-da-da. Apparently, Safari tried to make it seem like, you know, Nicki Minaj was crazy to Erica Mena, and Erica Mena bit the bait. Okay, what happens when a fish bite the bait on a hook? What happens? They end up, okay, they end up effed up. All right, they end up cooked, and I eat them for dinner. And that's exactly where Erica Mena is, okay? She has not been the same since she got out of a relationship with Safari. I don't know if y'all seen her recently, but she look crackhead with some air balloon boobs and an air balloon butt, okay? She looks a hot, raggedy mess, okay? A hot 1244 make the young nigga want to throw up. Y'all remember that? Oh, put that on the screen.
Get in the car. Oh, shut the hell up, you double neck. Blues, wannabe. Yeah, but you tore up from the floor up, make a young player want to throw up.
I found out he was cheating on me the first time ever, and he was going to Chinese parlors.
Well, didn't Nicki Minaj say that he was paying for with her credit cards.
Before we get into that, I owe her the biggest apology. I owe her an apology because, like a lot of us women tend to do when we don't know any better, especially when we're hard, deep, wrapped, warped into the love bombing phases, the red flag that us women tend to ignore when a man sits there and talks to you
Love bombs
about his ex and all the things she did to him. It's funny how life comes full circle, because the same thing he did to her, he's doing to me years later. I remember him pouring his heart out to me about all the stuff she did to him, showing me videos of her reacting. And at the time, I didn't think to ask, well, what did you do to her?
Why does this man always have videos of these women reacting?
Exactly. And now, mind you, this is a video he was at one point going around. I found out later on, he was going around the industry showing to, like, around the time he was trying to bring her down, when he was lying to people saying that he wrote for her, like literally saying whatever he could to, like, kind of ruin her career and take her credibility for her real hard-earned work. I owe this woman an apology because I sat there and allowed him to talk about her to me. From that came me saying things and, like, defending and vouching for him and speaking up on her in a way that was tacky, because at the end of the day, I didn't know the truth, especially not the truth that I know now. A lot of women do that. They get caught up with a man and he's so good to you that you allow him to gossip to you about his ex.
You get manipulated.
And they never tell you what they did. They just tell you what
they did
and how crazy she is, and she did this and she did that. But it comes full circle. Tables always turn. Everything she has ever said about him is true.
I think that is so big of you to apologize to Nikki like that.
Yeah, I do.
Honestly, I feel like they just use Nicki Minaj seen in that clip because nobody is checking for Erica Mena. Nobody cares what you have to say, Erica Mena, but it's like you used her name for clout. I really feel like that's what it was, because that was not an apology to Nicki Minaj. That wasn't a genuine apology. Now, I'm going to say this. I am not a Barb. Okay, I'm not a Barb. I like Nikki. The pink print, or well, I can't think of the album right now, but it was the album with the fingerprint and it was pink. That got me through my days, okay? That got me through my days, okay? When I went to prom, we was walking down to I wish that I can have this moment of life. So I like Nikki, but I'm not a Barb, okay? But what I'm about to say is, I'm saying that because I want you to know that what I'm about to say is me being genuine and not me being a fan, okay? And from a genuine point of view, Erica Mena, hang it up. Put a bow on it and ship it away. In the words of Nicki Minaj, hang it up. Flat screen. Because you didn't really apologize to Nicki Minaj. You just used her name for clout. That's what you did. That wasn't an apology. You should have said, I apologize. Nikki, if you're listening, I apologize to you for the way that I was behaving towards you because I let this man manipulate me and I believed what he said. I apologize for my hateful words, me being a hater, me being bitter, and my tacky ass behavior. That's an apology. When you say, I apologize to blink for blink. Not
I want to apologize to Nicki Minaj because what women tend to do.
No. Don't put me in this, bitch. Don't put the rest of us in this. You did it. Don't say what women tend to do. No, what Erica Mena did was, yeah. Say that. Say that. Don't say what women tend to do. I speak for all of us. We ain't got nothing to do with this. We ain't messing with Safari. We not messing with Safari. Don't put us in this. Okay? Don't put me in it. No, sir. All right? So that wasn't a real apology, but I will say something. She shined light on something that a lot of us have been saying from the beginning, but nobody wants to listen to us. When a man says his ex is crazy, ask him, what did he do? I wasn't born crazy, baby. You did something to me. Yes, it's a cause and effect for everything. Yes, baby. And what did you do that caused me to act like my brain ain't done? What did you do for me to show you that I'm loco? What did you do? Tell these people the whole story now. Don't just tell the parts that make you look good. Tell the whole story, baby. Okay, Papa? Tell the whole story. Yes. So, she just shine light on what we've been trying to tell y'all. And another thing I've been trying to tell y'all, and I think I said this in the DDG and Haley, whatever her name is, she know her name, Ruby Rose situation. I told you, if a man talks about his ex still, whether it's dogging or something good, he ain't over her. But definitely pay attention to a man that dogs his ex-girlfriend. If he dog her, I mean dog walk her through the mud. Talk the most crap about her. She was this, she was that. Woe is me, I'm the victim. I'm telling you, he did something to her. I'm telling you, he did something to her, and I'm telling you, he's not over her. I'm telling you, he's not over her. I'm not yelling to be yelling, baby. I'm loud and right this time. I'm telling you, he's not over her. And that goes for anybody. You could take gender out of it. If a person keeps talking about their ex and dogging their ex, baby, ooh, baby, they not over them. And Erica Mena had to see that for herself. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I also tell y'all, take heed to these exes. When these ex-girlfriends and these baby mamas be saying stuff, listen, motherfucker, listen. You hear it? Listen, take heed, because I'm telling you right now, it's a moment of time, okay? It's only a little bit of time left before he does that to you. She's talking about everything
He did to her, he's doing to me.
Yup, she tried to warn you. She told you he was paying for cootie. He told you he was paying for the punani. And what y'all thought? She was crazy. She didn't know what she was talking about. And then on top of that, like, it's Nicki Minaj. You feel me? So you feeling like,
Oh, you know, his ex is Nikki, so you know what I mean, I gotta prove that I'm better because she's already better.
you know what I mean? Like, she's already better than me. And that goes for, even if it wasn't Nicki Minaj, that goes for just me. Me or you that's watching. When your boyfriend starts to date somebody else and they see you, because I'm not the ugly ex. Let me tell you something. I'm not the ugly ex, okay? And you too, you not the ugly ex. So when they come to your page, or when they see you and they see what you got going on, they intimidated. You feel me? They intimidated. They gotta talk shit. You know what I'm saying? To feel like, oh, I'm better than her. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's saying all this, I gotta prove that I'm better. Or you know what I mean? I gotta dislike her because she already shitting on me in so many levels in life. It's sickening, and not in a good way. So, like, that's really what it was. It was like his ex-girlfriend was Nicki Minaj. I gotta find something wrong with her. I gotta believe what he say. I gotta believe it. I gotta believe I'm different. He would never do that to me. What she's saying is a lie, because he acted different towards me. No, baby. That's who he is. And when them tables turn, okay?
What the day when the tables are turned? What a day when the tables are turned?
What you saying? When them tables turn, you gonna find out the ex wasn't crazy. She wasn't talking out the side of her neck. You gonna find out that the whole time this nigga been a duck and it ain't a goose, bitch. You gonna find out that this nigga ain't. You gonna find that out. And then you gonna look stupid. And this is what Erica Mena is having. A realization of being stupid. You know what I mean? Take heed to these exes, bruh. Take heed to what's going on around you. You know what I mean? Take heed to patterns and behaviors, okay? Take heed to it. And that's what she didn't do. And now she want to give this fake apology that nobody cares for. So yeah, I don't know about Erica Mena. I just think that was a weak apology, and I hope she seek help. You know, she stuck around way longer than Nikki, and that's why she looked like that. Man, I'll tell you, Safari. Now y'all seen his, you know what, right? That thing slanging. You hear me? That thing slanging. That's the type of thing that had you folding dishes. And I see why he driving all these women crazy. She stuck around so goddamn long that she look like a crackhead. She like crackhead. She looks crazy. She like, I got the bike holiday. She look crazy as hell. But that's all I wanted to say. As always, drop your comments down below. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this. Like, when a man says his ex-girlfriend was loco, when a man shows you all the things that, or a person show you all the things that they ex do, what do you think in your mind? Do you think, you know, he's been experiencing all these people, all these bad people because he been waiting for me to come? Do you, like, is that what y'all be thinking? Is it? Or do you take heed? I don't know. Put your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that was a genuine apology to Nicki Minaj?
Let me know. Let me know.
Okay. And as always, keep it clatchet. I look forward to hearing from you guys next time. Mwah.